The most empowering benefit that I've experienced from quitting smoking weed is the ability to value myself, to take care of myself, to be honest with myself, and to feel like I was worth taking care of and worth facing the crutch of smoking weed and the consequences of it. And the consequences of it was that I couldn't grow. I didn't value myself from that chronic low-grade depression of knowing that weed didn't serve me and continuing to smoke weed. And then the ability to put down the bong, to get rid of the weed, and to have the self-worth enough to learn to take care of myself and to make the changes that I really want to make in my life and follow through with goals and have the ability to stand up for myself. I remember when I was 13 years old, I was sitting at a bus stop with some kids in the neighborhood, and one of the older kids was picking on me, and I was so stoned I couldn't stand up for myself. I couldn't stand up for myself. He was like saying, like, look at him. He doesn't even talk. He doesn't say anything. He just sits there. And he was right. I was paralyzed. I was handicapped. And I was just in hell because I couldn't leave. I valued myself so little that I would just sat there and just in misery and in hell. And I'd put myself in that position over and over again. And I compromised myself like that for years. And it's not like that today. In relationships, I compromised myself. I was a doormat. I was a doormat to my family. I was a doormat in many of my relationships. And today, it's not like that. Today, I've learned to value myself enough to stand up for myself and to walk away from relationships where I'm not valued. And the result of that is walking towards and vibrating and resonating with people that do value me and who I add value to them. And that's the single most empowering benefit that I've got from quitting smoking weed. That ability to value myself and the ability to walk through the discomfort of facing the parts of me that I don't like. I don't like those feelings of not enough. Smoking weed allowed me to suppress those feelings. It allowed, when they came up, I would simply just smoke weed, and it was like, chill, man. And you run from life like that, and it just keeps coming at you. And the noise and the discomfort and the wear on my soul was just, it was hell. If you're going through that, I get it. You don't have to live that way. You don't have to smoke weed. You don't have to. If I don't have to smoke weed, you don't have to smoke weed. And if I can learn to face the things that I've been running from my whole life, you can learn to face the things that you've been running from. And if I can learn to value myself at my age, you can learn to value yourself now. And putting down the weed was the first step. That was it, man. That was the first step in, you know what? I care about myself enough to put down something I know is not serving me and is not allowing me to live my best life. And living your best life it's not all comfortable, man. It's humbling. It's humbling to be honest with yourself. It's humbling I'm 56 years old and I'm growing up. I feel like some of the things I'm facing are the things that I avoided as a teenager. But it's leading to forward movement. It's leading to looking life in the eyes and finding some peace. And feeling like I'm useful to the world. I'm useful when I'm not smoking weed. And when I'm smoking weed, I'm just not. I guess I'm useful in that I'm an example of a bad example. But I didn't value myself. And the world's a better place when I value myself. Because when I value myself, I see more value in other people. I can stand up for myself, which is an example for you to stand up for yourself. And I don't know if you resonate with this at all, but this is the video I have today. So if you got any value of it, please like the video and subscribe. And I'll keep practicing making videos and keep practicing being honest and keep on this path of learning to value myself and hopefully in turn be an example that you can value yourself. And let's have a community of people that are facing themselves honestly and growing and putting down the weed. Yeah! Right on. That's what I got today. Thank you. See you next time.